No one will know our names, but the pyramids will bear witness.
For millennia, the pharaohs have stood as monumental figures, their names etched into history alongside the colossal pyramids that defy time. But what if we told you the true architects of these ancient wonders weren't just the kings who commissioned them, but a league of unsung geniuses, their stories largely untold, their brilliance overshadowed? Prepare to step beyond the gilded sarcophagi and into the minds that truly conceived and constructed the most enduring symbols of human ambition. For generations, the narrative has been chilling. Hordes of enslaved people, toiling under the brutal Egyptian sun, forced to build the pharaohs' eternal resting places. This grim image has permeated popular culture, yet it's a story built on sand, a stark departure from the incredible truth now unearthed. Recent archaeological expeditions have peeled back layers of misconception, revealing not downtrodden captives, but a highly skilled, incredibly organized workforce. These were not slaves, but dedicated, well-fed, and medically cared for laborers and craftsmen, living in purpose-built villages, often with their families. Imagine an entire city dedicated to the grandest construction project in history, populated by tens of thousands of individuals, each playing a vital role. Their diets were surprisingly rich, consisting of meat, fish, bread, and beer, a stark contrast to the starvation we'd expect from forced labor. Skeletal remains found in their cemeteries show evidence of advanced medical care, including successful bone surgeries, a testament to the value placed on their lives. This wasn't merely brute force, it was a complex society meticulously orchestrated, a testament to an organizational genius that would be astounding even today. But the sheer audacity of design required a singular vision, one that would redefine architecture forever. Enter Imhotep, a name that, while celebrated in some circles, remains tragically obscured by the shadows of pharaohs like Josha. Yet, without Imhotep, the very concept of monumental stone architecture might never have taken flight. He was not merely an architect, he was a polymath of staggering intellect, serving as Djoser's vizier, high priest, and physician. Often hailed as the world's first recorded genius, Imhotep shattered conventions, moving beyond the traditional mud brick mastabas to conceive the step pyramid at Saqqara. This wasn't just a bigger tomb, it was a revolutionary leap in engineering and design, marking humanity's first major structure built entirely of cut stone. His innovations were mind-bending for the time. He understood stone's structural properties, pioneered techniques for quarrying, transporting and carving vast quantities of limestone, and designed an intricate complex around the pyramid that mimicked earlier organic forms in an entirely new material. Centuries later, he would be deified, elevated to the status of a god of medicine and architecture, a posthumous honor rarely bestowed. His contribution wasn't just a blueprint, it was the audacious spark that ignited an architectural revolution. While Imhotep is the one name we can confidently link to such groundbreaking work, it's crucial to understand that his legacy wasn't a solitary one. The transition from his revolutionary step pyramid to the iconic true pyramids of Giza involved generations of brilliant, though largely unnamed masterminds. We speak of the Age of Pyramids, a period spanning centuries, where the ambition only grew and the engineering challenges mounted exponentially. Each successive pyramid builder, each architect, each team of engineers stood on the shoulders of those who came before, refining techniques, solving unprecedented problems, and pushing the boundaries of what was deemed possible. From Sneferu's ambitious but flawed attempts, resulting in the Bent Pyramid and the Red Pyramid, to the near-perfect Great Pyramid of Giza, there was a continuous evolution of knowledge, a collective genius that learned, adapted, and perfected. These weren't just construction managers, they were theoretical physicists of their time, experimenting with angles, loads, and materials, leaving us with a testament to collaborative human ingenuity that defies easy explanation. The sheer engineering precision achieved by these ancient builders continues to baffle modern experts, inviting speculation that often borders on the fantastic. Consider the Great Pyramid of Giza. Its base is leveled to within an astonishing fraction of an inch, and its four sides are aligned almost perfectly with the cardinal points of the compass. How did they achieve such astronomical accuracy without modern instruments? The cutting and dressing of millions of limestone and granite blocks, some weighing upwards of 80 tons, with tools made of copper and stone, represents an almost incomprehensible feat. The methods for lifting these colossal stones to dizzying heights remain a subject of intense debate. Was it a massive straight ramp extending for miles? A spiraling ramp clinging to the pyramid's exterior? Or perhaps an ingenious internal ramp system, a hidden passage winding its way to the apex, as some cutting-edge theories suggest? The very concept of such massive structures, designed to withstand millennia, points to an advanced understanding of geometry, load distribution, and material science that we are still struggling to fully comprehend. The how is not just a technical question, it's a profound challenge to our understanding of ancient capabilities. But the pyramids were not merely engineering marvels, they were logistical nightmares transformed into triumphs. Imagine coordinating tens of thousands of workers, not for weeks or months, but for decades. This involved not just labor management, but an intricate supply chain that spanned the entire Nile Valley. Limestone was quarried locally, but the finer Tura limestone for the casing stones was brought from across the Nile, and granite from Aswan, hundreds of miles to the south. This required an armada of boats, a network of roads, and the meticulous planning of river transport dependent on the annual Nile flood. Beyond raw materials, there was the monumental task of feeding, clothing, and housing this vast workforce. This wasn't just a construction site, it was an economic engine, a national endeavor that mobilized an entire civilization. The organizational genius behind this epic undertaking rivals, and perhaps even surpasses, the scale of many modern mega projects. This level of societal cohesion and directed effort reveals a leadership and administrative structure of staggering sophistication, a testament to the anonymous minds who crafted not just stone, but an entire functioning ecosystem of unparalleled human endeavor. Despite the grandeur and the undeniable genius, the human cost was immense. While workers were compensated and cared for, the work was undeniably arduous and dangerous. Evidence from worker cemeteries reveals numerous fractures, particularly in the lower limbs and spines, indicative of heavy lifting and falls. Yet the same remains also show expertly set bones and even rudimentary amputations, demonstrating a commitment to the workers' well-being that underscores their value to the project. This wasn't just about building a tomb for a king. It was a deeply spiritual undertaking, driven by profound religious conviction. The pharaoh was seen as a living god, a bridge between humanity and the divine, and ensuring his successful journey to the afterlife was paramount for the prosperity of all Egypt. This collective belief, this shared purpose, infused every swing of the hammer, every pull of the rope. It was a dedication born not just of a paycheck, but of faith community, and an understanding of their place within the cosmic order. A profound commitment that modern societies driven by different motivations might find challenging to replicate. Even with centuries of study and cutting-edge technology, many profound questions about the pyramids remain stubbornly unanswered, fueling modern speculation and debate. The exact method of laying the capstone, for instance, a task requiring incredible precision at the pyramid's fragile apex, continues to elude definitive explanation. The sheer speed at which some of these monumental structures were completed, given the tools available, pushes the boundaries of our conventional understanding. Recent discoveries, like the intact Khufu boat found sealed near the Great Pyramid, constantly unveil new layers of ancient Egyptian ingenuity and their advanced understanding of shipbuilding and engineering. Are there still hidden chambers, untold secrets locked within these colossal stone monuments, waiting for technology or intuition to uncover them. The enduring mystery is not just about the how, but a deeper appreciation for an ancient civilization that possessed an intellect and a drive that we are only beginning to truly grasp. So, as you gaze upon the iconic silhouettes of the pyramids, move beyond the single figure of the pharaoh. Cast your mind to the countless brilliant minds behind the scenes, the sagacious Imhotep, the unknown generations of architects who refined his vision, the legions of skilled engineers who devised impossible solutions, and the tens of thousands of dedicated workers who turned abstract concepts into concrete reality. These were the true architects of eternity, a collective of unsung geniuses whose ingenuity didn't just build tombs, but forged a legacy of human ambition that continues to inspire awe and spark curiosity millennia later. Their story is a powerful testament to the boundless potential of the human spirit, a reminder that the greatest achievements often spring from a confluence of vision, intellect, and collaborative dedication that transcends individual fame.